We will now look at how to enter data on the Revenue and Expense, Asset and Liability worksheets on the Whole Farm tab. The Revenue and Expense, Asset and Liability worksheets are key data entry worksheets of the AgriProfit's Accrual Adjusted Cost of Production framework. The focus of the Revenue and Expense worksheet is to enter the farm's cash revenue and cash expenses into the categories provided. In this worksheet, make sure the data entered is cash. GST should not be included in any of the Revenue and Expense worksheets. The gray pre-populated cells are to prompt data entry in the appropriate worksheet. Should you not have any data corresponding to the pre-populated description, enter 0. As with other worksheets, there are drop-down menus to add additional revenue or expenses. Sources of information for the farm's revenue and expenses can be from the farm's trial balance from one of the electronic bookkeeping systems such as AgExpert, Sage Simply Accounting, or QuickBooks, or from the financial statement of earnings from your accountant, or the farm's general ledger. Note the as of dates on all information to ensure it is in the year being analyzed. The Asset worksheet compiles current assets, those assets that are cash or can easily be converted into cash within the next 12 months. It also compiles most of the inventory on the farm. In order to convert the inventory valued from cash to an accrual basis, the value of the inventory at the beginning of the period and the value at the end of the fiscal period must be entered. This is part of the working capital calculations, which is an indicator of the farm's liquidity. If there is any seed, fertilizer, or chemicals in inventory, be sure to record the total information here. The livestock inventory table accounts for the opening and closing numbers and values of the farm livestock. If you are compiling any of the beef modules, this does not need to be completed for that particular beef enterprise. Information for the Asset worksheet can be found on the trial balance, in the farm's financial statement in the inventory notes, or the farm's AgriStability year-end inventory statement. The Liability worksheet records liabilities or debt information for the farm. The interest paid in the reported year is used in the cost of production calculations for the various enterprises on the farm. Accounts payable, operating loans, and beef feeder loans are those current liabilities expected to be repaid in the reported year. Remember to describe what the liability was for, as it will aid in allocating the interest expense to the appropriate enterprise. The gray pre-populated cells are to prompt data entry in the appropriate worksheet. Should you not have any data corresponding to the pre-populated description, enter 0. As with other worksheets, there are drop-down menus to add additional liabilities. Term liabilities list the farm's debt. The information required on each loan is the balance outstanding at year-end, the principal paid, and the interest paid in the year reported. When assets are purchased, built, or sold in the reported year, the down payment on the new loan should be noted in the Cash Portions column. Do not forget to include loans that the farm has repaid or closed during the reported year. It is good to cross-check that assets purchased, built, or sold have been added or removed in the Machinery and Building worksheets. Information for the Liability worksheet can be found on the trial balance, or in the farm's financial statement in the Liabilities section, or in the year-end loan summary from the farm's lender. As with other worksheets, allocate the revenue, expense, or liability as a percentage to each applicable enterprise. The total allocation must equal 100%. This ends this module. Remember to save your data frequently as you move through the worksheets. If you have more questions, refer to the AgriProfit's Help tab, AgriProfit's Data Entry Help Manual, or ask AgriProfit staff for help.